Today's a very simple one for you. We're going to change the battery. Hi guys, Brynn at BWS TT. As you can probably tell from the name of the channel and the workshop that is full of TTs, I only work on the Audi TT Mark 1. I specialise in it, and I'm putting together some nice simple videos for you on how to do some very basic jobs on your Audi TT. So stick around and hopefully this is going to be useful for you. So basically anywhere that can sell your battery can usually test your current battery to see if that is your problem. But yeah, if you're having slow to start or if it's constantly going flat, then you're going to need to change it. This one, I've had it on charge a few times and it's been all right, but it's just got to that point where if it's left for any more than a day, the battery's just completely rubbish. I just had this running for an hour, turned it off, it started up once, turned it back off and it wouldn't start again. So this battery is no good. I've confirmed that the alternator is doing its job because it carried on running for an hour, so it wouldn't be able to do that if the alternator wasn't charging and wasn't putting current into the system. Anyway, so we're going to take the battery tray off. Now luckily this one has got these little Allen headed bolts. But if you've got the standard factory cross-headed ones, they're dead easy to remove. You'll have to do that to test the battery anyway. So once we've got that cover off, this is all dead simple, straightforward. You have to be careful with these not to snap these bits at the back. And if you just lift that like that, you're going to put pressure on it. So as you do that, this section can actually pull away as you go like that. Get that out of the way. So once it's in two separate pieces, it comes out the way a lot better. You've got straight up access to get the battery out. So the only thing holding it in place is that 13mm down there. So we're going to undo that. So you need quite slim hands. Mine just about fit. Reach in and grab the bracket and the bolt in one go. Or just a bolt. There we go. So typically speaking, the power system on a car is very simple. 12 volts comes from the battery to everything it needs to go to, and then to return to the battery, everything is grounded to the chassis, and then the chassis is connected to the battery. So you've not got loads of cables having to come back to the battery. So what that means is, if you were to be undoing the positive side and happen to touch any part of metal in the engine bay or the chassis or anything like that, you'll create a short to earth, which you don't want to do. It's going to spark. Yeah, I mean, if your battery's completely flat, it's not going to spark. But if you've got a potential difference of 12 volts, you're going to get a spark. So that's why we always undo the earth side first. Because if this touches to here or anywhere else, it's not a problem. There is no difference in voltage. So once this side's undone with a 10mm and out the way nicely like that, then we can undo the positive side and then pull that out the way. And then because we've already moved all this, battery will lift straight up and out. Easy peasy. And then we can just fit the new one in. And so at the back here, let's see if I can show you. I might have to put the torch on. So you've got this clamp on the side and across the back, which holds the battery roughly in place. And then obviously you'll just do that clamp up at the front again, and that's going to stop the battery coming out. And it's very important that the battery is held down properly, because in the event of an accident, you don't want that battery coming loose, flying around the place, potentially being the cause of a fire. So I'm going to clamp the battery in place. Like that. So as I start to do it up, I'm just going to do it very gently so it doesn't cross thread. Ratchet on. taking a bit, just make sure that the bracket sits onto the battery properly. And if you want to confirm that, look down the front here, you can see it's got to go into that little groove. So this needs to twist and push forward slightly, and then it's going to hold it like that. See the difference? That's now going to hold it properly. Let's get that tightened up. Nice and snug. And then to connect the battery back up, again, if we connect the earth first, then when we connect the positive, we've got a chance of shorting it out. So we're going to connect the positive first. Take this little protective cap off. And this should be nice and snug compared to the other one, because this is brand new. This is one of those jobs that I wish I wasn't doing it one-handed. But that is the purpose of these videos, is to try and show you how easy these basic maintenance tasks are, that I can essentially do them one-handed. So if I can do them one-handed, you can do them with two. Come on. Sit nice and snug. That literally just hit me in the forehead, so be careful. And so then once that's done, happy days. And then we can go into this menu here. And we can go to 20. Confirm the voltage. So that is charging, that is running slightly below what we want. We want 14 and a bit volts. So I'm now going to look for bad earth connections and things like that. But yeah, that's a whole other thing really. That's not basics that you want to see. And it is slowly creeping up actually. So yeah, it's going to be fine. And so that's how you change the battery on a TT. Nice and easy. So if you want to see more useful little videos like this, quick little how-tos and little repair videos, then subscribe to the channel. There's plenty more on the way. So until next time, I'll see you later. Cheers guys.